First blood spills. I demand more.
The end of a road, but it is going to be an intense battle to the finish here. Alliance, I'm really liking their draft, Fog. What are you feeling?
Yeah, I'm liking Alliance's draft. They have heavy physical. They're on Dire's side too, so they have.
He's just crawling his way here. He might get stuck. qojqva comes in
boots,
and,
but...
like Slack's called about, there's the wall dropped, and looks like that's going to be easy first blood. Juggernaut picks that up, and qojqva going to be starting the game out right. He already has there's a pretty great pick. There's not a whole lot of things that are going to be able to burn that refraction very quickly.
Trixi top lane, gonna die here.
Oh yeah, he's kind of stuck, and there we go. Again, nice fissure dropped out, but escape. Yeah, it's just fine. He eats up his self, and now we are going to have an initiation up top. Handsken goes in, is able to get the disrupt onto Trixi, buying a little bit more time. Loda, he's low, but there is going to be nothing left. Trixi just too low mana to come in and try something.
Yeah, the Ogre staying mid and helping out qojqva is putting a lot of pressure on EGM to kind of just be able, having to move between these two lanes. And, you know, Lifestealer, Shadow Demon, Slardar is not really the most ridiculous tri-lane, especially once Trixi's able to get some levels up and with the Earthshaker behind him. They can actually put some decent pressure on this Lifestealer, Shadow Demon dual lane.
Yeah, Loda here, he's kind of trying to deny, just wanted to get a couple of his first, but realized his lifesteal. Finally just sits there, takes it from the neutrals. Now EGM, he's getting nice solo experience here, but I don't think this is going to work out for him here. We are going to have the Ogre just throwing in long-range stun, and that's going to be Fissure finishing the job.
Era got pushed. Wow, I wish I was glancing at that bottom, but he actually got flame broke on the high ground.
Yeah, so overall kill score tied up. It's a pretty active game. Loda trying to get on to Trixi. There's going to be a disrupt to try to buy some time. YapzOr does have the Fissure to drop. Looks like the Radiant, they're going to feel comfortable moving forward. Handsken going to be taking some damage now. Does not have the disrupt to save himself. The Fissure comes in, isolates Handsken. He goes down. Loda on the other side of the wall could not catch up, cannot help his team, cannot go in for a counter kill. Meanwhile, down bottom, Era's going to get slowed down. Flame Break comes up, and well, there is going to be some vision of the bug, but they just don't have the speed to catch up to him.
Yeah, EGM made the rotation with the dust, and he went for him, but...
Okay. EGM crushes him up, but Era just going to turn tail and run.
Yeah, he's got 13 stick charges too, but yeah, forcing him out of the lane, putting up and totally devastated without him.
syndereN here, he's going around trying to be a bully, but he walks into three very dangerous heroes. Jonas moving forward, has the fire ready to go. There's bugs connecting onto everyone, but okay. syndereN, he's just burning. I don't think he gets out of this one. He is able to buy out, but no, he's got nothing.
Yeah, during that as well, qojqva used his haste rune, ran directly top lane, and gets the pick off on Loda with the just with some auto attacks with Fissure and Trixi. Just the farm. Same kind of thing as like the TA. It's like, you know, however he feels like the game is going, if he just gets like a blink in one shot, then he'll have a couple pickoffs and sure. But nice Fissure block by YapzOr. They've got Limmp a little bit isolated now, and
oh, this is a very, very dangerous time for Limmp to go down. Already with the Ancient stack, they can't afford to lose the Ancient. syndereN is going to get low. He's still going to be able to TP out, will not die. You know, going to be some more initiations. Another Fissure connecting up to two. EGM goes in with a crush, and they've got YapzOr locked down. Looks like he will lose his life. Handsken goes down to Era. Era picking up a double kill, moving in for more. Wants the Batrider. Batrider really doesn't have a whole lot at his disposal. Tossing out the napalm.
Arcane Rune Weaver.
Oh my, this looks like it hurts real bad. Batrider just trying to go and solo him down, but I think Jonas knows this is not looking so great. They've got qojqva rotating around if necessary, and there we go. Time lapse just to make sure that Jonas goes out.
As well as the Roshan, which they have a very good lineup for that once they get to that point. But Trixi goes behind the tower top and snipes the courier, actually. So it takes out Loda's phase boot, slows down that, and also, of course, gives the acceleration of money to his teammates. Bottom lane.
It's going to be qojqva spinning around, really trying to finish up this tower. It may cost him his life. He's going to be TPing out. This tower has literally 8 HP. And Era, he's just going to be booking it. He has the dust on himself. I don't think he's making it out. The crush comes in, and the neutral denies not going to happen. TA picks up the kill. EGM is burning low. Does he have any regen here? His Tranquils are broken. Oh man, he gets down to 7 HP, but will survive.
Almost dies.
Breeze.
They were looking for Ancients initially for the TA, but now they just had them, you know, the movement to be able to go here. They actually spot
Loda.
somebody.
He's going to be able to rage here, not caught by the Fissure. The Omni Slash flies through, though, and the damage from the Weaver, will it be enough? The Infest into the Slardar. EGM, the ambulance, trying to get him back to safety, but EGM notices it is a difficult path to get back to the fountain. Just TPs out under the tier 2, not going to take any risks here, as the Lifestealer was just counting on him to get out safely, and now the Healing Ward dropped. There is a Fissure here, catching out the Batrider. The duel comes in as well, so Trixi able to pick up his first take of dual damage off the back of that. Still a good fight for escape, but could have been a lot worse for Alliance.
Blink on Trixi, 12 minutes for your off-lane Legion Commander. Like,
Yeah, it's going to be super handy. Again, denying the TA her Ancients is a really good way to keep her in check as she starts to scale into the later game.
GM with the infest.
Always going in. Are they actually able to find this kill? syndereN looks like he will eat all the damage. Trixi moving in, though, maybe trying to get some revenge for his teammates, realizing, oh, there's a lot of people there trying to run away, and now Limmp just goes in, dropping the damage. Trixi's cleaned up, but the Fissure comes in. There's going to be a disrupt trying to reset the fight. qojqva, he's getting low, just blasted apart by that melt strike, and now Era just sitting in the flames. There's nothing he can do. All of a sudden, escape. They get cleaned up. Spare YapzOr, who dropped a great Fissure, but he cannot bail his team out of that much damage from Alliance. Around here, looks like Limmp going in, gets the deny, but will that cost Limmp his life? Trixi moving forward. There's going to be a double man crush, the Fissure to lock the Slardar in place. Now Psionic Trap is popped. Everyone's slowed down, and this is actually a great setup for Alliance. They're moving forward. There's going to be a duel, but looks like Handsken actually gets the damage. He's able to pop off a disrupt for himself. Meanwhile, there's going to be a lasso coming back in. Earthshaker is going to be tethered up. Jonas just clearing out the bugs. He's got one still nipping on him, but he's fire flying forward. Looks like Alliance are really committing to this fight. They want to keep moving in. Limmp on the backline finishes off YapzOr. These melt strikes are tearing Escape apart. qojqva not going to be able to get out either, just keeps on burning Escape.
Loda, they're set up
forward
to fight in their jungle. They know that nobody's in the bottom lane because of the wards they placed before, so they know that all of Escape is set up here, and this could be disastrous for them right now.
Oh, blink forward. They're going to drop the infest, but there's going to be a dodge out. Fissure dropped, holds the Slardar temporarily in place, but syndereN tries to TP out, will be lassoed up. Easy cleanup onto the Ogre, and that's a killing spree now out for Loda. The rest of Escape are able to get out, so if Escape have to lose someone, probably best that it's the Ogre, but still Escape, they just can't seem to find the freedom, and now EGM not giving up the chase, wanting to move forward onto Trixi. Looks like there is going to be a crush, catching Trixi in place. Flame break, moving Trixi to the other side of the tree line. Arrows dropped out. Does Trixi really want to go for this duel? Apparently so. I don't think this is working out. Disrupt coming in. They're going to start to stack up the Shadow Poison. There's another crush in. I don't think Trixi gets out of here alive. There's going to be a Fissure trying to buy themselves some space, but EGM just moves in. It's actually Handsken that gets the kill with that Shadow Poison collect.
Rotating in, but maybe he just felt like he was trapped. He was like, I don't really think you want to be giving... He didn't give the dual damage at least, so there's that, but...
Yeah.
Era, bottom lane, crushed, and... melted.
Yeah, that Weaver never stood a chance. He's still working on his Lincolns. He's getting pretty close, but he's got 4 deaths for himself at the 20-minute mark. I mean, I think Escape have just got to realize the Radiant jungle is off limits. The warding is incredible here. 2 wards in the bottom jungle, then towards the mid, there's another aggressive Observer ward.
syndereN now as well, getting gone on.
Oh, he's just been chain dying, and he's trying his best. He's going to get slowed up by the Psionic Trap. The poison's starting to stack up. There's the melt strike. Look at the damage coming out from Limmp. That is absurd.
Level 15 TA. Feels
Versus
bad. With
level
all
6
Amplify.
Ogre.
Yeah, with Amplify. And it's only a level 1 Amplify. EGM's about to be level 11 too, so that's going to make it even more ridiculous how much damage he dishes out. And Limp's on his way toward his next item. He's got 2,500 gold, whatever he decides that to be.
Top lane, we're going to have a rotation in. Infested Batrider might be able to catch out qojqva here. They are able to grab the lasso. I don't know if there's going to be any time for any sort of reaction. Trixi's there, goes for the duel, but I think that's just going to secure a double kill for Alliance.
Tried to help out his buddy.
Era not going to get the bugs off on Jonas, and Loda can definitely deal with this bug. They might be able to find the kill onto Jonas as a consolation prize. Loda, he's still crawling around. The TA's moving up. This is all just an elaborate bait. syndereN, slowed by the Psionic Trap, tries to go in Bloodlust, but I don't think he gets out of this one here. He's just trapped between a rock and a hard place, and will get munched on.
Looking for YapzOr.
Mega kill streak out for Loda. There's a scan. They know that YapzOr is here. He's just dancing around. He's panicking. Oh god, Shadow Poison starts spraying in. EGM thinking about crushing. Psionic Trap will scout him out. Now YapzOr, he is in a very dangerous place. They've now got eyes on him. Crush, not going to connect. YapzOr walks into a dangerous zone. Handsken goes in with the disrupt now. They've got vision, they've got damage. Fissure, though, might be able to secure the kill on Handsken. No, YapzOr will go down.
Yeah, he just reclaimed.
That did not stop them. They're playing as a unit. They know exactly what Limmp is capable of. Down bottom, initiation here, a Lifestealer Bomb. Oh, syndereN, that's going to be his 6th death in 22 minutes.
He's giving up a decent amount of gold here now. And yeah, these wards are just owning.
Okay, there's going to be a duel onto the Batrider. Loda coming in, he's raging up. He's trying to get at least some sort of trade going forward. Jonas is going to be eating up an entire Omni Slash, and qojqva will finish off the Batrider for almost 450 gold. Fissure comes in, does clip onto the Lifestealer, but he should be able to run himself away from this. He's got his face boots, he's got his armlet toggled on, but the bug, it's doing the work. And finally, Weaver gets the kill. That is over 600 gold for the Weaver.
They're both just looking at each other.
They're realizing if this fight goes terribly for Alliance, then Alliance have lost a huge advantage, but Escape, they cannot afford to take another big loss fight. Fissure dropped in, they want to go into the bat, they are able to do so, they get him down. That's going to be dual victory for Trixi, but Trixi just completely controlled up in that fight. The Omni Slash is bouncing around, but qojqva now has to run for his life. He's going to get slowed down, and look at that meld strike coming back in. qojqva will be killed off with one more shot from the TA. Now Era running for his life is going to be dusted up. The crush comes in. EGM, though, getting low with that Fissure. Meanwhile, Limmp just walking around the map, doing whatever he pleases. Nice dunk down from YapzOr. We're going to have a brief pause in the middle of this fight as Loda, just the closest I've seen to a man looking down the barrel of a gun saying shoot. The crush comes in, and he's going to be cleaned up. Again, EGM does get low. They do take out the Earthshaker, and looks like Weaver should be able to skitter to
give him a little bit more.
The scan reveals that something's going down to the Ancient Pit. Slardar, he blinks up aggressively, anticipating them being at the Ancients. They're going to be wrapping around. He force taps himself forward. There's going to be Jug Illusions to contend with. And now Loda comes out of the Infest Bomb. They want to tear apart syndereN, and they are able to do so. That is a 3-shot on the Ogre.
A 3-shot on the Legion Commander, too.
This is just Alliance with the war crimes going forward. YapzOr dragged from his home and killed off.
On the rush, it's going to be respawning in 2 seconds here.
EGM just going to get walked on here. Maybe he bit off more than he can chew. The duel comes in. I don't think he gets a chance to respond to this. He's going to be dropping down. Ready and
might
scan.
Lose somebody, but yeah, I mean, it's not worth taking the risk when your Slaughter is about to respawn in the position that they're in.
They know Limmp is here. They know Limmp is walking around. There's pings out from the Dire. They'd sure love to be able to jump this. Now qojqva moving forward, gonna get hit by the strikes, and Limmp just moving forward has found the Juggernaut, but Juggernaut's gonna go into the Omni Slash. Meanwhile, the duel comes out. There will be a defense from Handsken. Handsken's gonna get blown up on the back lines, but they lose the Legion. And now Limmp is BKB. He's ready to move forward. syndereN, he's slow. Oh man, he just gets pummeled, and now Limmp does not want to stop. They want to move. They want to catch everything they can possibly get. Batrider, he gets off the lasso. They're holding the Jug in place, and he will finally drop.
Oh, and the first hit bash onto YapzOr.
Oh, okay, that seems fair.
If he can isolate maybe like the Batrider obviously and the Slardar, and he can actually do a decent amount of damage to the life.
Speaking of Batrider,
that's another question. Bottom lane, boots to travel Limmp with the lasso. qojqva is looking very dead.
He's trying.
He's trying.
He's trying. TA.
Here comes the desperation, last effort smoke from Escape.
I mean, you've got to if you're Escape. You know it's not looking good. Maybe just trying to wrap around. Getting a pick onto the TA could be phenomenal. It's ambitious. Now we're going to have a Blade Mail Trixi going forward. That Blade Mail is going to lose a lot of its potency by now. They go in. They will be able to get the duel off onto... Okay, no. No, Handsken loses the entire duel. They one-shot the Legion. It's all going to crap here for Escape. The GG called out as Escape just cannot take this much damage. Holy crap, Alliance. He just came alive that game. Was that the draft? Was that their rotations? Was that just their...
It was not enough.